Где все есть? Где все есть? О, вот где все есть. Круто. Сам взял и отрубил у себя звук. Я, короче, молодец. Привет всем, с вами walkoRneR. Зачем-то я отключил звук, не знаю зачем. Короче, я молодец. С прошлого раза отрубил, потому что так и не понял, я включил или выключил звук. Врубил на 60 кадров в секунду, 60 FPS стрим. И получилась какая-то фиготень. У меня почему-то сам себя не слышал, что включил микрофон, что выключил, проверял. Вот. И так довключался, что перезапустив стрим, взял все и испортил. Ну, короче, я молодец. Главное все вовремя исправить, что я и сделал. Так, не знаю, что еще для настройки стрима надо. Вроде все нормально. Так. Отправить бы паре друзей. Стрим глянуть. Так, кто у нас есть еще, кому можно отправить? Люди вообще забавные существа, сидят ВКонтакте, смотрят новости, но почему-то новости друзей у кого-то то ли не отображаются, то ли что. Кто-то вообще новости не смотрит. Вопрос, зачем тогда создавать ради этих людей группы, чтобы это все у них отображалось? Нафига это надо? Стоит интересная галочка. Что за галочка? Так. Надо с этим Кроганом поговорить, как мы и хотели. Что за галочка на телефонах? Да ну нафиг. Внучка? Офигеть. А, ну это тоже.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably tanned, damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel mean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Есть одна интересная тема, которую можно обсудить. Это просто вынос мозга. Можно просто сказать и все.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became
Какой поворот?
impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Да понятно, почему вы ушли. С Кроганами никогда не было легко и просто.
this galaxy a little more
Это да.
hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Я думал, это был Кроган мужик, а это, оказывается, чья-то внучка.
Right here. You meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in assistant director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since.
Ну, почти.
He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Толя, объясни, почему тебе постоянно нехрен делать, что ты залипаешь на моих стримах?
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
О, привет, Ань. Сейчас кто-то опять будет говорить, где Геральт? Чё, каждый день у тебя время свободного дня?
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my
Ты прикинь, 4
console,
человека
that's where
смотрят.
it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Ну да, а уже 3. Мне интересно, тебя вообще слышно, да?
Why do you say
Слышь,
that?
народ, вообще слышно, с кем я разговариваю, нет? И человека, с которым я разговариваю, слышно, нет?
Been in
Так,
some of
ради
those
интереса.
fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped
Блин, я
supplies
уже
I was
не
trying
могу.
to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of corkrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time.
Какого
now,
опыта у меня
centuries,
нет?
shit, well
Ну,
over
нифига
1,000
себе.
years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
It ain't luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Пока не закончится ответ, и который... Господи, там еще восстание.
Why did Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Oh, more like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station. Without Spender,
Ну все,
messing
понеслась.
things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
I don't love being called kid.
I'll try to stop doing that. Can't promise I won't slip up, though.
Так, какие задания у нас еще есть? Ну, это понятно. Понятно. Понятно.
Посмотреть на него, то точно для него малыш.
Ну, это да. I'm not kid, I'm Pathfinder. Спендеров на Нексусе. Мне так кажется, он не человек. Понятно. Понятно. Чё? Собрать местные ресурсы и сделать оружие. О, короче, пипец. Не, полеты здесь, конечно, вообще кайфовые. Ничего не скажешь. Так, и что здесь?
Она сейчас восстановят документы, проверите штрафану.
Так, народ, погодь. Да. Алло. Привет. Нормально. Дома. Нет? Ну, покушали пока. Хорошо. Да.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Вообще не включу. Да?
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley.
Я все разговариваю и забываю то, что я микрофон не включил.
There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Не запоминаю, в каком положении включено, в каком выключен. Так.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
Да, прикинь. Отвечал еще
Just do your job.
про то, что космические полеты офигенные. Целую тираду здесь выдал. Все бесполезно.
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that.
Прикинь.
Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Хорошо, пошлых смайлов нет, а то там, я не знаю, там... Был бы смайл, там, попугай долбит лошадь, и у меня это постоянно озвучивалось. Прикинь.
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot, you ass. Oh, it was glorious.
Ну,
We need
почти.
him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Блин, что-то у меня не то задание выбрано.
Этого бота можно взломать всех.
Да.
собака, ты собака, я собака, ты собака, астериск, астериск, астериск.
Угу. Представители разных народов не смогли достичь соглашения о едином школьном расписании для детей и инициативы. Класс. Это потому, что меня не было, и я не составлял расчесовку для этого расписания. У тех, кто давно не высыпался как следует, появилась надежда. Но нет, показался. Мы вроде фрукты никакие не привозили из жилища с теми, откуда они. Сколько здесь, блин, ужас. Сколько читать-то надо?
Лужа в радиация льется рекой, неясно прохожим контроллером с наглой рожей, почему я веселый такой.
Шо ж ты спамишь? О, все, да ну нафиг. Наконец-то. Чё, где я пропустил? Чё?
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
Ага.
Tell me about the Pathfinder headquarters.
The Pathfinder headquarters is located within the operations. It is also where Director Jaren Tan oversees the initiative. Due to resource constraints, the Nexus is recreational. The Vortex is a social establishment. Please remember, consumption of alcohol while operating machinery or piloting spacecraft is strict.
What's the cultural
The Cultural Center is intended. By teaching them about the initiative, we hope to foster an air of cooperation and
What goes on in hydroponics?
Hydroponics is an essential element of the Nexus's life support system. It provides the station with vital oxygen and food supplies. Feel free to stop by and see our botanist, Dr. Camden. He always enjoys speaking with visitors.
Tell me about the tech lab.
Initiative scientists are hard. The resulting information is... Please be aware, access to the tech labs is restricted to essential personnel only.
That's all.
It has...
Ай, блин, я сейчас замучусь. Что ты смеешься? А? Ты. За.
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance. You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
Если бы тут бы на весь экран был батончик Milky Way, было бы смешней. Говори со мной.
Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
How did you...
I was a sociologist in the mill. There was nothing new I could add. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges. I couldn't resist.
What goes on here?
The cultural center is a place where new races
только в первом Mass Effect.
visit and exchange ideas.
Ну и в третьем.
They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Хоть один вопрос по Mass Effect, это какой по счету Mass Effect?
Have you heard anything about the cat?
За все 2 стрима, за 5 часов.
Yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Jan Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Расскажи поподробнее, как ты сдохла.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
Да он, видишь, вон привидение, он тебе все уже сказал минут 5 назад.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own with you. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what that is.
Так есть небольшие различия.
Why did you leave the...
I get that question a lot. Our own Milky Way is just... And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist. On behalf of my fellow
О, Господи.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
Аминь.
Okay.
Solarians are considered among the brightest scientific minds of the Milky Way. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
Where do you come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surkesh. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surkesh's lush jungles, but with our technological... We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
What's Solarian?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the
Заритурианцы. Типа Кроганы. Типа турианцы, наверное. Типа люди. А вот Кроганы. А там тогда кто? Опа.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Люди. О, ковчег.
This is Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all...
О, Господи. Это же умереть, можно это все слушать. Опа, техническая лаборатория. Так, научный центр. Понятно.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Давай.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new... I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my...
Все?
Привет, у меня к тебе дела есть. Хрена себе, не разговаривала 2 года. Дела.
У вас будет печенье.
У нас есть. Чё? Ага. Попробуй. Только так, чтобы не открываешь и сразу все видно. По-другому.
Когда все под завязку, да? Мудриська.
А сумка тебе на что? Все, и нет проблемы.
Не трогай меня.
Ты первая начала. Угу. Уже нет, он за чаем пошел. Аня уже пришел. Да ладно тебе, кроме тебя вообще никто не смотрит. Вот это его, короче... Я даже комментировать это не хочу. Вы просто посмотрите, что с ним творится. Что с тобой? Ой, руки в задницу засунул. Все, успокоился.
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Ты нет. Я тебе предлагал. Экран потух. Ну давай помогу.
There are obvious short circuits cropping up.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Куда смотреть-то? Ты ничего не понимаешь. Блин, я сейчас замучаюсь. Нафиг. О? Ладно, короче, я что-то не понимаю. Значит, нужно найти аквариум побольше. Закрыто. 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 Тут закрыто. И тут закрыто. Да, чё бы нет. Да, лучше не знать.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on...
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food and water.
Нет.
A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep it.
Quite. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Bring me any plants you...
Он грубит всем подряд, а ему нужно растения тащить со всей галактики. Нормально устроился, ничего не скажешь. Ай. Ну понеслась.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Ну, бывает, бывает. Знаю я таких. Я вообще ничего не говорил.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we haven't sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Ага.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab.
Да ты что?
We all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
Космический таракан, ну нифига себе.
Hi. I'm standing.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly?
I'm not supposed to be a bartender. I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right then. Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drink.
So Dutch gets ingredients.
Exactly.
You're back. Fine. I'm Dutch. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with snark.
You'd think people would reconsider Speaking of, I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
Кто там лицо сделал?
Looking good there.
Я выпускать не хотел.
Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something. That's a relief. Thanks for helping out.
Нафиг этих продавцов. Вообще с ним не хочу дело иметь. Так, здесь. Ага. Так, здесь я был. Это вообще не дверь. Так, здесь я был. Здесь был. Там не был. Что это? Это в следующей серии только. А, понял. Все, валим отсюда. Так, так. Так. Феррариум. Флорариум. Продавец транспорта. У меня 100 кредитов, а мне нужно потратить 400, чтобы купить одну простую краску. Вот это круто. Даже не знаю, что делать дальше. Желаю палуба, криотсек.
Такая краска дорогая.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Astari scientist, Pelisaria Baseo.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Что-то как-то больно. Угу.
То чувство, когда играешь на хача и на тебя косо смотрят.
Это не хач. Просто белый афроамериканец.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tvessa, freelance vidmaker. This
О,
is Hakim, my
господи.
producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Хач, говорящий на английском.
Почему хач-то? У меня лично такой персонаж был вообще в НБА. Создал такого, что он лысый был. Ну-ка попробуем.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truth.
The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toe?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Давай попробуем.
Interview away.
Let's start at home. 14
Вообще не
months and the
похож.
Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing. Good to see you.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, there was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Только у тебя я нормально вижу.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan
Не
to move
то,
on, Ryder?
ни первое, ни
We
второе.
have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Это она. Не забывай, она же внучка.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Вот и уровень новенький.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. She had something that could help with her job.
Вот это поворот. Говорил, они все на одно лицо.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Как всегда, почти 100 сообщений для...
Ну да. Кто-нибудь зайдет и подумает, что ты сам с собой базаришь.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Кора, ты куда?
Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm. If you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track. Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Или ты сам пишешь себе в чат?
Не, ты что?
Its origin defies all known explanation. How? We brought all that equipment along. And the Tempest readings are...
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said.
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had a big plan. Not sure yet, but at least we're on...
Did you have some other business?
Прощай.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
Буль-буль, карасики, а мы на Марсике жарим крабики.
Maintenance crew, please report to the commons area.
Hi there.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power?
No, it isn't.
You'd riddance.
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct.
Ну, нифига
And
себе.
you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP,
Ну, есть такое.
ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect. Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area. Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder.
Круто, я все
How has the
просмотрел.
Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Блин, вот я опять вот не понимаю, я включил микрофон или нет? Ну что, работает микрофон или нет? Слышу я сам себя. Не, я даже маму слышу в коридоре.
How are we doing on the viability?
Даже маму в коридоре слышу.
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract. It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely.
Reasons?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, until you make it a problem for me. Hello again, Pathfinder.
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
Spender is an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tam, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Having people like him around doesn't do your department...
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
How are we doing on...
Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
How has the Nexus reacted to the...
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like... too
Я,
much.
кстати, одного русского уже нашел. Типа.
But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring?
It's based on resource estimates. The more you achieve, the greater. Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to... You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin. I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first. The interface is active and will respond only to... You may begin shaping the initiative.
Я пытаюсь понять, увеличивает вместимость предметов. В каких предметов? Я просто читаю, что мне вслух читать? Я не хочу вслух читать. Сейчас брошу стрим. Все, ребят, все, давайте, идите нафиг, там есть вишневый пирог, нахрен этот стрим, игру, всю Россию, подписчиков, нахрен, все ради вишневого пирога. Да. Я вот опять не пойму, я включил звук. Сейчас ты скажу. Если включил. Ну что, работает микрофон? Только это не тот момент. Подписчиков, нахрен. Да, работает. Получаете избранные минералы. Всех источников.
Ты про пирог сказал, моя собака отреагировала. Где пирог?
А вот как это работает.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per, and of course, the sweet protocol and the process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want.
Name and basic.
That's it? You'll just...
Nowhere in my job description that said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt.
Let's keep this between us.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Why'd you join?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
Ну, это просто по-русски-то. По-английски там в VPD или как-то так. Класс.
Why'd you join?
I was a teacher. A good life.
You did the math and it's...
No. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like...
Это как так случилось?
How may I assist? Yes, Pathfinder.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Эх, нифига себе, у меня уже 9 очков, куда их тратить-то? Очки перспективности Андромеды. Опа. Опа, опа. Вот что это значит. И у тебя 4.
Назвали бы не оба, а там, например, поели ХВМ.
Ты понимаешь, это аббревиатура, а не само название.
Федеральная армия инопланетян.
Время действия, радиус.
А ХВМ хрен вам мудакам, пока я жив.
Wait, what? You... You keeping count? Rusha, that's not funny. Right, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice. seeing my granddaughter again.
Во-во.
You really did miss her while you were gone.
I really... Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's...
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Да ну нафиг, ну я только что уровни поднял, тут опять.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles.
This needs to be...
I'm glad someone... Talk to Kenrose. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release. Later.
Когда же я здесь закончу уже? Mass Effect игра и не про космос, а про то, как нужно поговорить миллион раз.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just an event.
I was told I should... Do you know where...
Why Spender? Wait, you think... You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kendrick. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Я просто, молясь, уже устал.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Да.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Cat, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
You'll see.
Supply request is in. Dispatching to your location.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Сейчас я, наверное, сделаю небывалую вещь. Ты еще кто?
It's you. You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Note it down, pass on...
Important job?
I know.
I'll let you get back.
How's the pathfinding? Good?
I'll let you get back to work.
Where's that release? Pathfinder? Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. I'm trying to file a story.
H&M.
I had an editor. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or...
It must be difficult to set up...
No, it's easy. Beyond... Still...
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Who pays for you to...
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what they're brought. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple interns. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
Да. Ближе к концу игры, скорее.
Carrie Tavessa?
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series. path of a hero. Good stuff. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome. Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, it seems like your job takes you... If I send... It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists?
What do you need from me exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here. Our long distance... I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal.
Okay, Dave.
Great, just...
Господи, меня наматывают опять на какую-то фигню. Для всей галактики нужно какую-то работу сделать.
This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you online. Don't...
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Can we prove this? Or is it just a theory?
A theory. One I cannot restore any more audio. The location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront him.
Не знаю, когда Mass Effect, наверное, пройду, а это недели через 2, наверное. Думаю. Игра. Ты что, не смотрел стрим? Он на Твиче был.
почти самое первое, которое открыло жанр шутер.
I'll make it right, Dad.
Boy, Pathfinder, today has not been a good day.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for prodromers. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about
That would... maybe when you come across them,
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Is that you, little brother? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
Ай, моя девушка хочет убить мою сестру.
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
At least that's something. I should be there with you.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Right. At least Mom and Dad are back together. Somewhere.
We will be too. Right here.
I hope so.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
Я просто думал, она резко выйдет из комы и... Какого? Где отец?
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Это же моя фишка. Угу.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Watching you. So, and she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well. I'll be here.
Come on. Пошел, он уже это говорил. Да. Понимаешь? Что ты смеешься? Понимаешь? Да вы задолбали, я уже второй раз еду и второй раз вы говорите, что мой отец сдох. Ну как так-то? Да. Ну типа потом сказать, ну да. Потом можно было сполоховать, типа, когда она проснется. О, смотри, злая женщина говорит.
Не надо с ней говорить.
Pathfinder, I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's
Твой отец уже не проблема, потому что он сдох. А потом сдох. Вот он вообще эгоист.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Чё, все, даже драться не будешь? А я уже кнопочку R2 хотел нажимать. Как это? Опа. Кого засканировать до смерти?
Можно так подбежать и кого-нибудь резать?
Че?
Можно подбежать просто кому-нибудь резать?
Нет, не здесь.
Ну блин. Ну так ни с того ни с сего. Ну конечно, ну там злая женщина. Наиграла. И ушел дальше.
Здесь нет. Можно в GTA. Ты можешь просто подойти, выстрелить, и все, человек сдох. Да. Любого человека. Хоть себя. Здорово.
Right. This new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Где-то там за туманом.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific, but with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
С кем бы еще поболтать? А туда можно зайти? Нет. Ой, пропустил. Остановка. Ну, есть такое.
Dr. Andromeda at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun.
Развлекайся. Знаете, уравнение.
What the? Sam.
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Опа, она.
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam. Is that another malfunction or? Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Чё, я это уже все сделал.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contain a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
Вот так, значит, да?
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Andromeda has to say.
Welcome back, Roger.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Слушай, Толь, тут серьезные вещи творятся, а ты все, просто все в шутку переводишь.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
А? Так это же я. Ага.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were
Я знал, что тебе понравится.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not. Your father's personal logs.
Надеюсь.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the
Так не
evidence
сливается
itself.
текст.
The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of Mass Effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order.
Это в Думе есть.
Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Такая печаль. Не, бегает он отменно. Че ты мне пятку щекочешь?
This is cat DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
But then...
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced.
But why? I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial...
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. Many fear what is not understood.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
О, Господи.
How may I assist?
That's all.
It has been
Ты не знал, что он искусственный, он никогда не кончается, как на цитадели. Блин, я сейчас все забуду про этот VI.
можно мозг сломать. Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed in your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus. Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is it. Knight says human AI merger is a threat to all life. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our...
Great.
Can't promise anything, but what's your email?
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attack you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
Quarter's looking for you.
Хотя бы улетели оттуда.
Приложение «Половая зрелость и агрессия у Кроганов». Труд о Кроганах. Там всего 500 страниц. Больше было нельзя. Но если вдруг интересно, для медицинского журнала «Цитадели» я написала более полную версию. 1400 страниц. Там больше подробностей и есть схемы спаривания. Класс.
Они там все, что надо на игру сделали.
Не, просто тут много таких прикольчиков забавных. О, я не хочу по всему кораблю бегать, со всеми болтать. Ох. Надо хоть что-нибудь поинтереснее, интересненькое, что поделать. Типа занять обратно.
Pythia system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Уи!
Он сладкий? Да?
Тебе показалось.
Он же должен быть окислять, это необыкновенно.
Все, не пей.
Разбавишь водой.
Ну, он распрощу.
Закончилось, нет? Шапка Даша, ты готовить умеешь?
Не очень.
The scent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Так, что нам надо? научная станция. Усиление сигнала.
Драку самый норм веку полностью прокачать.
Смешно тебе, да?
EOS will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Simple way to know you did good. More people walking than buried.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda. Except that now they'll know what they'll find.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Когда, конечно. Когда доберусь до точки. Просто зачем я это все объезжал? Потому что я думал, в другое место надо ехать. Оказывается, нифига.
Sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Colonists change things, not always for the better.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Earth had formations like this. Made a lot of kids think of alien worlds.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Help us! Please! Get ready to fight!
Что за тупая игра, даже в ближнем бою нельзя попасть.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Okay, who squealed? Gas brick? Yeah. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't...
Fine. But you can't...
Я так не понял, здесь что-нибудь есть или нет?
Здесь его нет. Нет никого. Я ничего не знаю. Сейчас будет позор позоричный.
Алло. У нас задание географ.
Ой.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Has tuned the Nomad perfectly for EOS.
We're outfitted best we can be.
Planet after planet wears tech down in different ways. I usually end up walking.
Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead. Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Отбой. Мы даже не помним, сколько слогов, поэтому это очень сложное задание для стрима. Ребята, вам гулять собак. Если вы до сих пор не гуляли с собакой, то у вас гулять и кормить собак. Есть такое.
Хорошо.
Не, возможно, гуляют, но не факт.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Не факт.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Karkin's gotta eat.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light. Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located. It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out. Enemies!
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. 1. A standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
Proves Nilken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
That's a relief. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Levels within acceptable limits.
Я уже не помню, в какую сторону. сейчас походу включил. Ладно, Толь, спасибо, что смотрел. Надо, короче, завязывать. Я не знаю. Главное, меню есть только смотреть. Сохраниться, кстати, надо. Ну, я про что и говорю. Ну, просто завязывать надо, там собаку гулять, все дела. Так что потихонечку буду заканчивать. Не знаю, ночью навряд ли буду стримить, есть только завтра уже. Не знаю, после обеда, в обед. Один 10 патч. Давай, спокойной ночи. Остальным, кто заходил, тоже всем спасибо. Покеду. До следующего стрима. Угу.